Yo, what is going on, guys? Hope you guys are all having a great day. Today I got a couple more PvP clips I wanted to show you. These are when I finally hit 65, and this is one of my actually first fights in the PvP zone. I was getting 2v1 here, so I ended up running away, and I brought him to this bridge here. I jumped down, and I prayed that this guy eat it off, and he tries to follow me down here. And he did just that. I died laughing. But they continue to chase me. I have to split them up here. I can't 2v1 that. That's just too difficult. So I split them up and I get two nice 1v1s here. I get this guy alone. The mage still hasn't closed the gap. I'm able to take my time. Just heavy in defiance stance here, blocking all his damage. The mage finally shows up, but it's a little too late. And I do end up killing his friend before he's able to get here. I end up jumping down the cliff here. He jumps down too. And we end up both just running away. This guy just got completely one-shot, but I would love to know how you guys have been faring on the island. I feel like there's a lot of gang squads in there, a lot of people teaming in my personal opinion. It's not as bad lately, but definitely when I first got there, a lot of people were teaming. For our next fight here, we have a three-way bout. I end up going on the yellow guy first here. I thought there was another green, but apparently not. He ends up just trying to kill me. I thought his Phoenix popped, but he just ain't dying. I don't think you're supposed to live that long with Phoenix, but he was absolutely not dying without a fight. Here I catch a bow player in the back. I should have upheavaled there since it's a guaranteed hit into shield rush. Because shield rush stagger lasts long enough for you to be able to upheaval. And I see the bow player here. I thought I was in range to catch him there, but sadly not. He's in medium as a bow. Caught me a little off guard there, but I'm able to close the gap. Very good dodge by him, dodging my rush there. I get behind him, I dodge again, hit a nice upheaval, and now I'm basically forced to run away from this guy. I try and trade, he's very strong, almost kills me there, but now I'm forced to run away. And we wait until we're both full HP, and then we decide to fight again. Hit him with a nice upheaval there, getting a good chunk. Use the relentless freedom to close the gap, get the rend on him, and I thought I could just trade heavies here, but I was actually wrong. He had a really good leeching flurry into my steadfast there, absolutely countering it. But now I'm in defiance stance. You can't really win those trades. Twist to the sword and shield here. Shield rush him into the upheaval and finish him off. Our next fight here, I catch the mage by itself. I gotta kill him. Mages do way too much damage if they're left alone, so I'm forced to sit on this guy. He tries holding block, but that doesn't really work. My teammate comes in and I think he just dies to the dot. Now it's a 2v2. Hit him with a nice steadfast here. My teammate gets stuck in the guardrail, gets absolutely one shot. Very unfortunate. Got CC comboed, but I have to kill this guy as fast as possible. Now it's me versus the Great Axe. A 1v1 to finish it off. I make a mistake there in trading into his whirlwind with onslaught stance, so I take way too much damage. I drank a pot there, so I couldn't roll actually, so we ended up just waiting for our cooldowns. I chip him down throughout the fight here, but eventually it all comes down to the middle. Here I'm just going to stay in defiance stance because it counters the hammer. As you see, he's trying his best to hit me, but to no avail. I can block every one of his attacks with my defiance stance. Now we got some OPR action. This is one of my first OPRs actually. Hit a massive shield rush there into the double upheaval, chunking them absolutely low. Hit a really nice heavy. Get actually a pretty good dodge back there. Trying to heavy as best as I can. He panic rolls out of stam. Easy skyward slash to catch up. Thank God we dodged that flurry there. He would have probably shredded my health bar and even healed up if he had the perk, which would have been very bad for us. I'm trying to catch him there. Very good roll, dodging my steadfast here. I want to keep heavying in steadfast, wait for him to be out of stam, use skyward slash to finish the kill. Blunderbusses. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like blunderbuss is one of the best weapons in the game right now, especially with the target lock on, man. This thing has been my menace in my later OPRs. Absolutely, even worse than the hatchet. I think hatchet's also one of the best weapons in the game right now. Super strong. As you'll see, I will switch to the hatchet here and absolutely start shredding people just with basically just light attacking and using my ability down there. I forget what it's called. But another 1v1 here against the bow player. We're going to shield rush. It sadly misses. That clip that would have been massive. Pop berserk. Use social distancing, and then we just light attack him down here. No counterplay for him. Generally, what you want to do against the hatchet is you want to block. Blocking is very good into the hatchet because the hatchet doesn't really have very good stamina damage against blocking targets, but that guy tried to show his ass to me. I took full advantage and I cleaned him up. Now I'm in a 2v1 here. I pop berserk so I can't be staggered. I should have dodged more here actually. That was a big mistake, but I managed to win it. Very lucky there. I should have definitely dodged more. I had full stam and I was taking free damage. Hit a nice relentless into the shield bash. I have a bunch of damage. He's a 20% weaken on him right now, so I can pretty much win all my trades, even when I miss two of my abilities like that. And we just finish him off with the relentless torrent there. I remembered it. Hit another shield rush into the upheaval, guaranteed combo. Using another torrent there. They come back for the 2v1, and I managed to... I still don't dodge here, but definitely should have been dodging more there. Barely luck out and win that. Here I against a BB. Ooh, 6k from the upheaval. Delicious damage there. Switch to the hatchet. Left click him down. Very skillful weapon. We got a nice chunk damage on him. Berserk gives us 20% haste, so we're just zooming. Plus I have the food on and OPR, so I actually have 30% haste on right now. So we got the afterburners on. Chasing these men down. He's out of stam. I use Raging Torrent there, bursting his HP. And now it's a 1v1. I just face tanked that like an absolute Chad. Same with the stun there with my leaping strike. Hit him with the shield rush. Finally, we hit something. Dodge the execute there. We just use social distancing to get the Moonstone gem proc on my hatchet and finish him off. And for this clip here, we actually got a really quite a wild 1v1 here. This guy has been absolutely farming everyone in the PvP zone. He's like an absolute loot pinata right now. This guy is carrying bank on him, and I just am desperately trying to kill him because I know he is loaded. Onto the fight here. We block his ability, he blocks mine. We're both blocking. I hit him with the Ren there, really good. 15% additional damage against somebody who is in heavy. Reducing his armor is super important. Now, once again, I'm going to send Defiant Stance here and just block all his attacks. That's basically all we can do. Relentless on top of him, close the gap, get another rend on him, and we're once again just sit in Defiant Stance. Make sure he can't CC us there. I mistimed it. Get a nice roll though. He's dodging back, rolled twice, go back into Defiance. Break his block, the fire staff to try to get in on the action. As I'm about to kill him here, he actually KS's me. But I do grab the loot. You see that loot goblin trying to steal my 282 balloons? Unbelievable. And we got some clips here of me absolutely one-shotting some people. The Sword and Shield Hatchet is just so good right now. I highly recommend playing this. This is also an extremely easy build in my opinion. And like the only way to counter it is just by holding block or by having certain weapon combos. If you guys did enjoy the video, it would mean a lot to me if you hit that like button and subscribe. I'll be streaming over on Twitch. Make sure to come check that out. And with that, I hope you guys all have a fantastic day.